Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over my stock picks for the week of February 7th through the 11th. Before we do, just to reiterate, not a financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research. Also, if you find value in today's video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content, and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, let's dive right on into it. All right, guys, so before going over the picks for this week, we're going to talk about a recap of last week. Picks were IQST, EEENF, and Hemp Incorporated, and then Znog was also on the watch list. All right, so IQST, we talked about it could see a little spike up to like the mid 70s to 80 cents. And I got to about 72 cents, but then fell back down, which is still creating some decent buying opportunities for those of you who are looking to average down or to get in. So as far as a swing play, you'd have had to time it really good on Monday and actually sold on Monday right before market closed to actually make a profit. And other than that, you'd have been down basically about 6.5% for the week. EEENF had a really good week, up 15% over the past 5 days. But then hemp finished exactly where it started. So we talked about this was a purely speculative hype play on the week because last year for National Hemp Day it shot up several 100%, and this year it really didn't do anything. So we were kind of just basing it off of that, and it just didn't pan out to how we pictured. All right, guys, so my picks for the week of February 7th through the 11th is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA, 88 Energy, ticker symbol EEENF. Yes, it's back on again. And then Clean Energy Fuels, ticker symbol CLNE. On my watch list is UVXY. We could see some volatility coming through the markets again. I'm not 100% sure that it's gone just yet. And if we do, this thing is going to tick back up and create an opportunity for those of you who are interested in possibly shorting the market to make money on the way down. So we'll have to just kind of wait and see. It's on the watch list just because again, I'm not 100% sold that we're going to see volatility, but with the increased talks in, the tensions between Ukraine and Russia, I don't know if that's going to, factor into the market and kind of spook people and have it coming down. So we'll have to kind of just wait and see on that. So those are my picks for this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts and let's see what they're telling us. All right, guys, looking at Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. So my pick is based on the potential setup that we have here. So you see it got as low as about 792 at one point, and it came back up to about 950-ish, fell back down to about 874, came back up to 940. We finished at about 923, 930 ish on Friday. Okay, we are in fair value. The volume is picking up. So what you want to take a look at on Monday is if we come out green and we start pushing higher to come retest that 980 level, or if we're going to fall back down. If we do fall back down, you want to make sure that it falls and bounces off of that 900 level. If it does, I think that's going to be a great setup to slingshot it up and retest that 980 resistance level. Okay, if it does fall below 897, 814 is your next level of support. If it does go above 980, next level up is going to be 1083. And that you want to see. Overall SMA line right at about $1,001 or $1,002. If we can get above there and hold, it's a great sign of price strength moving forward. That means we are starting to kind of move back into an uptrend. So this one is a little bit more risky because we are trading below that red SMA line. Keep that in mind. But then when this thing starts to move, you know that it starts moving in a very, very aggressive way. And the same thing whenever it comes down, right? So it's very, very volatile in that sense. Next one up, guys, we're going to talk about EEENF. And this is making for a very, very good setup, in my opinion, because as long as the pattern continues and we have the stair steps going up, you see green candles here, and it falls back, falls down, and it bounces up, and we have another stair step here. Boom, stair step moving up. Now we're coming down back down to the downside, and you want to see if it's going to bounce off of that support level here, pretty much right at about 3 cents. Okay, we're a little over 3 cents here. We are crossing over from bullish to bearish, so that means we should see some downside. But if we can bounce off of 3 cents, that's a great sign, because now we got a slingshot up and get above about that 3.5 cent mark. But not only get above it, but hold there And then if we can, that's a great sign that we could come up and test that 4-cent mark moving up here. All right, so this could be in anticipation, basically this stair step moving forward, moving up of their PR of them spudding their second well in in Alaska. But keep in mind, if they don't come out with anything, or they come out and they say there's some type of delay, then it could move it pretty further down back into that 2-cent mark. But I think for this week, the setup is kind of developing into a nice one, so keep an eye on that one. Or if you're long, then you can keep this as a buying opportunity, because even at 3 cents, 3.5 cents, super cheap, because I think this is going to definitely hit at some point this year 10, maybe even 15 cents, or it could be a lot higher than that. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. So, and the last one, guys, this is based off of setup alone, CLNE, which is Clean Energy Fuels. We got a buy signal on Friday, okay, and we got to watch for volume for sure, but it's bouncing off of that 598 support level, and it's so close to that red SMA line, which is about 619, that we're starting to cross over here from bearish to bullish. So if we can get some increase in volume and buying pressure, then I think this can slingshot it up to about 650, 675, especially if we get some good news or any type of PR from the company, and that'll slingshot it up in the right direction. So this is again just based off of setup alone. But as you see here, we are at the very bottom of the fib level, which means that if this thing starts moving again in a healthy direction, you have a lot of room to run, with 1635 being your overall cap on that Fibonacci retracement level. But also keep in mind that if we fall below it, then it could go a lot lower than that. Actually, I need to redraw that, because I just noticed that we did go to 469 at one point, so that's not going to be completely accurate. Let me check this out and draw this for you. So we got 469 is your floor, and 1635 is your ceiling overall. So you still have some room for downsides. Yes, it is a lot more risky than what the level showed initially. So 469 would be your downside. So in here, if you do buy here, for sure do a stop loss, because if it doesn't increase in volume, then it can pull back down. So 718 is your first level of resistance. So if it were me and you're getting in and it starts moving up, I would say about that $7 mark is where I would take profit, because you don't know if it's going to get rejected or keep moving forward from there. So, and then UBXY, like I said, we talked about, we're going to take a look and watch that one. But this one decays over time. Remember, we have a sell signal that just came out, so it's possibly going to continue to move down, okay, and keep coming down, keep coming down. But then again, if the market starts increasing in volatility, you want to watch the VIX. If you check out VIXCentral.com, you're going to see if the VIX number rises, this thing should be starting to move up. And 2285 is your resistance level, 1151 is your support. So when this thing starts moving, it has a little spike. So from here, 1116 all the way to $22. We had talked about that at that time. Back in January, that could be a potential setup, and it could have doubled your money at that point. But this thing is super risky. Like I said, it just constantly decays and goes down over time. And then when it gets close to zero, they do a reverse split to where it pops back up, as you see here, and then it starts moving back down again. So anyway, guys, just wanted to give you that quick update on my picks for the week. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.